A lot of you guys have been asking what's going on with the tidal wave fire.
Yeah.
Want to see a new roller coaster, Ross. Right. Any kind of roller coaster, I'd say.
Look,
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone. Oh yes, we are here today at the first day of Thorpe Park's Oktoberfest event. And at this point, it's tradition. I'm dressed up in my lederhosen again, and I'm here with the one and only Russ Gaines.
Good afternoon. Hello everyone, I'm Russ, I'm the commercial director, and I'm here to show you and Jack our second Oktoberfest event.
And now that COVID restrictions have gone away a bit, Russ, we can finally shake hands on camera.
Fantastic. Should we go and check it out?
Yeah, let's go and check out Oktoberfest.
Right, Jack, we're going to start off with the merchandise this time. We've got a brand new Oktoberfest range of products. As you can see, it's being shopped right now by someone. So let me go and have a look.
The dome is looking fantastic, I must say, as well.
All good.
All the flags up.
Yeah, we want, as soon as you come in to the park, we want you to hit you around the face with Oktoberfest, of course. So we've got these awesome teas this year. I love this Oktoberfest ones. You can really get in the spirit of it. We're filming this a few hours into the event this year, and I've already seen a couple of people wearing them, which is fantastic. So really, really good stuff there. We've got this one. It's a dated one for 2021 for this year, so a bit of a collector's item there, along with the tote bag as well. And we've got this really cool classic Oktoberfest fleece as well, which is nice because obviously the event goes into October. Could get a bit chilly on those nights. We've got 3 pin badges for this event, which is brilliant. Again, really shows our commitment into the pin collectors and what we're doing for those guys. We've got a dated one for 2021 there with the logo. We've got our beer stein one, and we've got a third exclusive online one as well, nice. Which is really limited. So
what does that one look like?
Once it's gone, it's gone. It's the Bavarian triangle,
nice.
like our bunting on the blue and white. And we've got even more stuff to come along a little bit later as well, plus of course all the classic steins.
It's looking brilliant. I'm loving the sleeve print on this. That's nice.
Yeah, just try and get a bit more on the font stuff as well. We've also looked at a bit of stuff, so when you go around this year, you'll see our staff in some staff tees and aprons and bits and pieces like that as well, to really get those guys in the spirit of it as well.
It's exciting. I know it is the first day of Oktoberfest, but I'm noticing just behind you there's some Black Mirror merch as well.
Absolutely, yes. So we've got a couple of tees have landed for Black Mirror Labyrinth. Again, really cool designs, I think, really nice. We've also got a pin badge as well, which will be released imminently.
Nice, and obviously the next event after Oktoberfest is Fright Nights. So
is that Fright Nights? What's Fright Nights?
Stop it, right. Merch, is it looking exciting?
Off the scale.
Oh no.
Off the scale. You will be, yeah, absolutely. You'll obviously have to come back and film another one before I can show you.
Definitely, that's exciting.
Really good stuff on that one. So we said that this year was going to be bigger and better, and this is the big shining example of it. We've grown. We've got our brand new area, Oktoberfest Plaza, and this is going to be our second entertainment and beverage area for this year. Nice. So anyone who's been to Oktoberfest knows you get the giant tents, the big halls, and they're lovely decorated in there. So come and take a look, and I'll show you what we've done.
I remember back at the start of the season, this was literally just a marquee, and now there's so much been added to it.
We've gone absolutely big on entertainment this year. We've got dancers, we've got singers, we've got bands of all different varying shapes, styles and genres. There's always something to see and do and sing along and dance along to as well. So we have got this stage here, so this is on a rolling programme. And the other thing that's really interesting in here for this year is that we will be offering a beer flight. So basically you can taste 4 different beers from around the world that we did have to quality check just to make sure that they were all okay in a responsible manner, of course, and not whilst on duty. So the idea is that you can buy a flight of beer where you get 4 halves of 4 different types of beer from around the world. and then you can taste the different halves, and we give you some tasting notes. And then we've obviously got the hot chicken wings and the bits and pieces like that from Cantina as well. We've of course got Spartan, our hero beer, that will always be available. But yeah, so you got, if you're after something a bit different and you actually want to try a few different beers, then this is the place to be.
Brilliant. I love how last year the kind of main Oktoberfest hub was just in the Dockyard, whereas this year you kind of got a choice between the two.
Absolutely, we knew we were popular. Last year we were popular, and we were in the middle of some pretty tough restrictions. You know, we had to put in table service in the middle of the event. We had to put in rule of 6 in the middle of the event. That was interesting. This year, you know, we can actually encourage people to sing, to dance, and all that kind of stuff.
So you're going to have live performances here as well as that one?
Absolutely, yeah, in both areas.
What are you wearing? You look so silly!
So of course another huge thing when it comes to Oktoberfest is the new ride overlays, and of course behind us we've got the Oompa Rapids, one of many rides that have gone through a bit of a little Oktoberfest transformation once again this year.
Absolutely, Oompa Rapids is back again for another season, having just come off the back of Rumba Rapids over for Park Vibes. Yeah, like with this event, we don't just want it to be the two arenas in the park. It's a park-wide event, Oktoberfest. So whether you're on our classic rides, whether that's teacups or this or Destinator or whatever, you've got a little flavour of Oktoberfest through. So the Bavarian Bingo is back, so you'll get the random soundtracks will be coming onto some of our flat rides again this year. We've got dedicated new theme tracks for our rides.
That's nice. And whilst we're on the topic of rides, Russ, a lot of you guys have been asking what's going on with the tidal wave fire.
Yeah, that was a bit awkward. Well, it's happening. It is definitely happening.
It is happening.
I've been assured of that. I can't say it for a second time and for it not to. Let's say that. It is happening, and it will be. I've been assured that it will be on before the end of the season.
It'll be on. There you go, guys. It'll be on by the end of the season. I know loads of you are waiting for it after that initial video months ago, but it is coming.
I promise I didn't just make it up. Promise. We are outside our Bavarian bar and kitchen, fresh for our Oktoberfest event, so we're back here. I got you trying some new tastes last year. We've got a couple of new things on the menu this year on the park as well. So we've got some classic favourites, some really popular ones. So like, do you remember the donut sundae that we had at Donut Factory? So that's back again for this year. We've got pretzels all over the park as well. We've got curry fries. We've got all those sorts of bits and pieces across. We've got ice cream sundaes. We're going to try a new dish today that we've got. So yeah, if you want to follow me, we'll see what I can find.
What are your predictions here?
Predictions. So Ross has seated us at this table, and he's over there. Like, do you know what I'm hoping for? That bratwurst last year was amazing. Look at that.
So, wow. Here we go. Food. You knew when you were a theme park vlogger, you'd be talking about food so much. So we have got our sauerkraut, our baconaise and sauerkraut fries with bacon bits, and again we've got our Ein Frankfurter, which is the same toppings as well. So basically you can have it on your lattice fries, which I still think are better than curly fries, and
I agree.
hot dogs over there. So you'll notice I've got 3 because I like to look after Kieran as well.
Oh yeah, it's big up, big up.
He works very hard there. So yeah, tuck in and let me know what you think.
So thank you so much for the food in there, Ross.
Pleasure.
Absolutely gorgeous as always. And just as we stepped outside, obviously there was a bit of speculation as to some yellow lines that appeared here, as to if they were to do with the new maze going in. However, can you confirm what they were actually for?
Oktoberfest is clearly here to stay.
Yes.
Last year was our first event. We're getting into the swing of things now. So these the chalets, which I'm about to take you through right now, are going to be here to stay for year after year. So we've just put in a bit of infrastructure to help us through that and make that a bit easier for us.
Make it all a bit more permanent.
Absolutely.
For future years.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Should we head into the actual hub itself?
Indeed.
So I noticed we've got the wonderful Oktoberfest chalets returning again this year, Russ, serving all sorts of food and merch.
Absolutely, so part of the festival, it is a festival after all, so to get that festival vibe, we've got our friends and partners who are working with us again to put on just an even more added value for our guests. So we've got chips and dips over there, that's new for us this year. We've got our hot chocolate and brownies. We've got our pretzels, can't have Oktoberfest without pretzels of course. We've also got a little bit of mulled wine over there as well, the blue one. And we've also got another souvenir hut as well.
Yes, and I've never been to the actual Oktoberfest, I know you have. And is this the kind of thing, like, would you think you're at the real thing?
I mean, Oktoberfest, the real one in Munich, is rides and big tents full of beer and singing and dancing and jolly and families having a good time. You know, it isn't just about ramming alcohol down your neck. You know, it's about, you know, having that really good downtime. And I think after the couple of years that we've had, we all need a bit of that. And I said that last year, even more so this year in 2021. And yeah, I really think that we've got that down to a T. We're now in the centre arena.
Oh yes.
We're in the Dockyards.
There's already a great atmosphere.
This is it. I mean,
the sun's not even setting yet.
Exactly. Look around. So we've got our beer bar is back again, and it's already doing a cracking trade. Before we even open, so the bar opens at 12 o'clock every day of the Oktoberfest event. Closes half an hour before the park close time for the rides to allow for some drinking up time. But yeah, the bar will be open every day, and again, it's where we are serving what was so popular for us last year, the classic Spartan Hills beer. It's 5.2, and just like before, it is the same. Spartan is one of the main beers that's used in the Munich Oktoberfest.
Oh yes.
We've also got Becks available, just in case that's not your thing. Yeah, we like to offer a bit of a taste. Everywhere that we have a bar, we've also got Beck's Blue, which is 0% alcohol, of course. We've got soft drinks. It's really important, particularly where we've got roller coasters. We've got so many different activities to enjoy. It's really important that all our guests really enjoy themselves responsibly, drink responsibly, and we encourage that, you know, if you are going to have a couple of beers very sensibly with us, then maybe do it after your roller coasters.
Good idea. And I know there's so many tables here you can just sit down and enjoy yourself.
Absolutely.
Some live music.
Yeah,
as well.
we've just in between acts at the moment, but on this stage here we've got new for this year. We've got traditional Bavarian dancers who do a cracking routine.
Nice.
We've got even more of our own Thorpe Park crew here. So we've got the Foottar band from last year, the failed Eurovision stars. They're back, and they've got a few skits around. In fact, they're waving to us right now. As if it was on cue. We've got traditional Umpar band, we've got more lively Umpar bands, and we've also got a really lovely acoustic band over in the Cantina bar as well, called Phil Collins, and they're going to be on select dates as well.
Oh, brilliant. You can just already feel the atmosphere coming to life on the first day of the event.
On the very first day. No, I'm delighted with how it's looking actually, it's really, really good.
And I noticed we've once again got the wonderful Oktoberfest steins again.
Indeed, yeah, so popular last year, and I think again they make the event, you can see, you know, dotted around, everybody's drinking from it as well. So you can purchase the stein when you go have your first pint, and then if you come back and have any refills, it's obviously a little bit less, so you can keep using your stein.
Keep using your stein.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. So Ross was kind enough to get myself and Kieran some of these lovely pretzels. Thank you very much, Ross.
Very welcome.
And we've obviously made our way back to the second hub here at Oktoberfest. But just before we end the video, obviously it wouldn't be a Jack Silkstone video if we didn't ask you a little something about Fright Nights. Obviously it's the big year, 20th anniversary, very exciting. But what are you most excited for this year, Ross?
I think for me personally, I was here the first one, which ages me quite a bit. So I was here for the very first Fright Nights, and you know, I've seen it grow and evolve over the years, and I think it's just a truly world-class event, and I'm thrilled to be part of it as well here. And every year we come on, the marketing stuff says it, I say it, it's the best year yet. It's 20 years of fear. This year really is going to be fantastic. the new maze is just going to be a really it's going to be our most impactful maze I think that we've ever put on. There's so many different elements to it.
That's the thing, it seems to have so many different kind of scares and all crammed into this one, which I've heard is going to be a long maze as well.
It's a long. You certainly get. Yeah, absolutely. It's a very long maze. So many different elements. So there's something for everyone, or maybe there's something that everybody's. Everybody's got one fear, and maybe it's in there. So yeah, I think looking back, and I'm being careful what I can say and what I should say and shouldn't say, but that maze is just going to be something special.
Will you be going through it?
Absolutely.
I think we need to get you and Russ in a maze together on camera.
Well,
I'll be hiding behind you, Ross, just warning you now.
I'm up for that, no problem.
But in terms of Oktoberfest this year, as you say, it's bigger and better than last year. Are there plans to carry that on in future years?
I think so. I mean, I can't see us not at the moment. This isn't anything concrete here and now, but we've seen how popular it is. We're about 4 or 5 hours into this year's event. It's our second one. We've seen how popular it is. I think it's definitely here to stay for at least the short to medium term. It's a cracking event to put on. The atmosphere is great. It's something a bit different as well to the other bits and pieces that we have on across the year. So it's truly helped build that calendar of events that we've got. Obviously, we had our first year of Park Vibes this year. That was really nice to be just to set free and chill out, and some really talented music artists and skills and footballers and dancers there. And now we've got this to ease us out of summer and get us into finals.
In terms of just general events, like obviously every year, this year you added Park Vibes. Next year, for example, can you see things like that returning? Any new events, a Christmas event even?
You've got to give us a break at some point. I'm knackered, I'm shattered. No, we're doing good. We're doing good. I think it's what our guests really love it. Our guests really enjoy the events that we put on. We wouldn't do them if they didn't. We can tell that by the returning ones that we do year after year. Yeah.
Christmas event?
Christmas event. I like Christmas. I really like Christmas. I don't know. Who knows?
Obviously, I've spoken about events that could be coming. What about rides?
Rides.
Anything exciting? I know you're not going to say anything.
What would you want to
love
see?
A new roller coaster, Ross.
Right.
Any kind of roller coaster, I'd take.
Anything.
So, anything big.
Flying fish extension. Or
You heard it here first.
Look, we're not blind to the fact. We read comments, we hear everybody's views, we can see that there is a huge desire for new rides, not just the event. Like I say, everybody loves the events.
New additions.
New addition, yeah. We get that, we see that. I don't have anything I can say at this point onto that. But what I can say is that we are fully committed to really continuing to grow in this park, invest in this park, and listening to all of our guests and loyal thrill makers that really want to spend their times and their summers with us.
Well, that genuinely is like great to hear that you are like listening to what people are saying and you are taking it on board, and yeah, fingers crossed for an exciting future.
Your comments have been noted.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, Ross.
Pleasure.
As always, thank you for treating myself and Kieran.
No worries.
We really appreciate it. And obviously a massive thank you to Kieran, who's been on the camera for this video. Thank you to him. And yeah, thank you very much. Get yourselves down to Oktoberfest. Come and check it all out. I'm sure you'll be about when you're later.
No doubt I'll be about. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. My name is TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.